Man, life is hard, man. God bless the child that can hold his own.
Did what I had to
I came from nothing.
do.
Man, life is hard, man. God bless the child that can hold his own.
Did what I had to
I came from nothing, I'm just trying to make something.
Did what I had to
Against the gun, just trying to feed my son.
Did what I had to
Swallow my pride, I'm just trying to stay alive.
Did what I had to
From falling back to pushing a hard line, I did what I had to, and honestly I was glad to, cause I'ma do whatever it takes to add to my quality of life. Growing up it was tough, the youngest of 4 children, both parents fucked up. I wonder if God forgives the drug affected kids. Heroin stuck in my veins from my mama's syringe. Indeed, some things that I truly regret. Walking the streets with my head barely attached to my neck. Flirting with death and know my footsteps made a mess. If my heart stops now, shit, I did my best. Cause after Pops left, it was hard to stay focused. Switching to different school, another eviction notice. The streets caught my attention, wanna see what that's about. It's hard to finish your homework when electricity is out. So I jumped off the porch head first on the avenue. A brave little boy that's doing what he had to do. Damn.
Did what I had to
I came from nothing, I'm just trying to make something.
Did what I had to
Against the gun, just trying to feed my son.
Did what I had to
Swallow my pride, I'm just trying to stay alive.
Did what I had to
From falling back to pushing a hard line. Now the age of 21, she pregnant with his son. It's gut check time, gotta provide bar none. And gotta do the right thing for shorty. So that means no more getting high, drinking 40s, jump back on his feet and got a J.O.B. He bought a car in a 1-bedroom apartment in Southeast. He's stepping up to the plate, cause he's far from a deadbeat. But that don't stop him and her from beefing like red meat. The trials and tribs of kids having kids. What was love is now resentment for all that wrong shit he did. Her parents just left down South Tennessee, and now every time they fight she threatens him with leaving. As fate would have it, that would come true. Cause when you left on vacay, that's when she left you. Now your son's out of state, and the pain just aches. And it's gonna cost at least $1,000 for you to see him face to face. So now it's fucking 9 to 5, it's time to get that pay. Cause though time flies by, still time don't wait. But no man, so no man has no time to waste. Can't slack or fall back, you gotta pick up the pace. And all fall from an angel, and I made my mistakes. I die before I let another man take my place. It's my job to protect and look after you. So just know your dad did what he had to do. I love you, son.
Did what I had to
I came from nothing, I'm just trying to make something.
Did what I had to
Against the gun, just trying to feed my son.
Did what I had to
Swallow my pride, I'm just trying to stay alive.
Did what I had to
From falling back to pushing a hard line. What man? What power? Hoodoo.
You remind me of a man.
What man? What power? Hoodoo.
You remind me of a man.
What man? What power? Hoodoo.
You remind me of a man.
What man? What power? Hoodoo. You remind me of a man.
Did what I had to do. Did what I had to do. Did what I had to do. Did what I had to do for you.
Go off? You gonna start talking? Yeah, you turn the music off? Because it's music when he starts talking. It's music on this track too.
Oh,
The Third Twin music still playing? Or is that my computer?
no, that's the track. Yeah. Now,
Oh, there we go. It's gone now.
Yeah,
I forgot I'm on the delay.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. This is my first little news clip. It ain't all the way there, but it's just a work in progress. And this was some breaking news a few days ago, but I'm just fucking around, so we're gonna see what happens. must be having issues playing sound from the computer. I bet that's what it is. Here, let me
Drop that to me.
Yep,
too?
we're gonna drop that to you too, because we can do that. But I gotta find it. I got this damn new computer, and I ain't organized on it at all. I just been happy to be not having troubles. Um, what did I do with that shit? Damn. I thought I put it on here. Let's see. That's not it. Is this it? I think that's it. No, I think that's not it either. No, that's not it either. Where's my guy at? I gotta find a name for him. Little Thorn. Oh no, I'm still messing around. Damn it. Where the hell did I do with that shit? I could have swore I put it on here. Damn. Where the hell did he go? Downloads? Desktop? I gotta put it on the desktop. I don't know what I did with him. Damn. Shit. Oh, this might be it here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it right there. Let's drop that into the Streamlabs. Y'all get to see all the live in action shit. Because we live.
Tonight, shocking new revelations confirms what many feared an overwhelming majority of Venezuelan men deported by the Trump administration to a Salvadoran mega prison have no criminal record. Government documents show that 75% of... Tonight, shocking new revelations confirms what many feared an overwhelming majority of Venezuelan men deported by the Trump administration to a Salvador...
Catch up. Try to.
Tonight, shocking new revelations confirms what many feared an overwhelming majority of Venezuelan men deported by the Trump administration to a Salvadoran mega prison have no criminal record. Government documents show that 75% of the 179 Venezuelans currently imprisoned have no history of criminal activity in the U.S. or abroad. Of the few who do, most are tied only to minor, non-violent offenses. Despite this, President Trump continues to brand these men as gang. Tonight, shocking new revelations confirms what many feared an overwhelming majority of Venezuelan men deported by the Trump administration to a Salvadoran mega prison have no criminal record. Government documents show that 75% of the 179 Venezuelans currently imprisoned have no history of criminal activity in the U.S. or abroad. Of the few who do, most are tied only to minor, non-violent offenses. Despite this, President Trump continues to brand these men as gang members and terrorists, citing the infamous Tren de Aragua as justification for invoking the alien enemies. Act on in one chilling example, André Hernandez Romero, a gay makeup artist and theater performer, was deported without trial and is now locked inside the mega prison with a shaved head, a victim of profiling in political theater. The Trump administration...
Well,
Well,
that's probably for another day.
yep. Well, just know I got my animated news series coming. Trump news, reality show at the White House, something or the other. But yeah, what I was saying, shout out to my guy Seasoning. What I think was Seasoning Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Appreciate you, brother. What else we got going on? So on Thursday, on the show, I got to talk about my YouTube university. I've been in a YouTube university, and I just been pumping out shit. I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired, so I ain't been doing it as much as I want. I ain't been able to do everything I've been wanting to do, but I've been doing some shit, and it's been working obviously because I got to 4,000 streams, and then a couple days later, they sent me another notice and said, congratulations, you have reached 5,000 views. So man, that was pretty tight. We 5,000 views deep in the Thorn City Spotlight channel. So in a matter of, it said a week, but they sent me the other achievement on April 8th. It said 4,000 views. And then they sent me this one on 11th. It says 5,000 views. So hey, we making it work, man. So I'm just gonna keep pushing the line. It's a lot that goes into the YouTube. It's easy to get discouraged. If I look at the videos I'm putting out, none of them has a lot of views, but they add up. So just got to keep pushing them out, man. And so that's what I'm doing. Keep pushing them out. Let's see what we got. The special, the Thorn City Podcast Guy special. Getting into the coaching, the live stream production coaching. And I'm telling you now, I've been reaching out to the community of us black folks, and we ain't tapping in. So I'm finna reach out outside the community, and I promise you, they gonna tap in. So when they come in, it's gonna be a different story. For some reason, I don't know what's wrong with us. They don't like to support us, but hey, it is what it is. So it's exclusive offer for content creators, podcasters, and entrepreneurs. What you get: live streamed podcast production, $100 an hour. Really, this is what I do for me. This is my content creation session. So you get an hour of content creation session, basically, is what it is. Use it how you wish. You put a show together, but you should do a show. But like me, I'm doing a show, but it's based around creating content. And then you get coaching. So I'm gonna coach you up. I'm gonna show you what you need to do and how we do it. So you get personalized guidance on podcasting, brand building, marketing, and monetization strategies. It's perfect for entrepreneurs, business owners, podcasters ready to grow and monetize, content creators and influencers, marketers, brand strategists. And then I got something else special coming for the video producers and aspiring media professionals. It's the bonus, video producers and content creators. We're looking for hungry creatives ready to level up and learn the game of podcasting and live streaming. So if you got a video background, audio, video, editing, this is for you. So I'm working on putting together a free live stream workshop. You learn the pro setup, the production, execution in real time, because we're going to actually do it. You're going to actually be learning on my show. You get the hands-on experience. We got the professional equipment. And so once you learn, then you can start offering the live stream services, and then monetize your new skill set right off the bat. So video producers, you come learn. Once we know you really about the business and serious, we'll give you access to the studio. You can rent the studio and get paid to produce your own live streams. You just got to pay the house fee and charge what you want. That's on you. So video producers, content creators, offer streaming to brands and stack your income. So book your spot now. Thorn City Podcast Guy. You can DM me on Facebook, Instagram. You can go to my website, www.thorncitysyndicate.com. You can go to gmpodcastgroup.com and book it. So why this special hits different? I've helped launch and grow quite a few podcasts at this point, and brands. So it's real strategies, no fluff. You'll walk away with actionable next steps. You get access to our network, collaboration and opportunities. Um, Video producers, content creators, get real gigs, real income potential. So if you're ready to invest in yourself like I did, like we did, DM me. Thorn City Special. Book your session now. So that's the Thorn City Podcast Guys special. Viewers, if anybody's tapped in, if you ain't tapped in, when you watch the replay, share, like, subscribe, drop your city and state where you from. And then I'm going to start, what I want to start doing, I think, I'm going to start answering, not answering, I'm going to start asking the questions to start the show. So my question today is for entrepreneurs and anybody trying to build and make something. How do you keep going when you're tired? Because I'm tired, and I'm finding different ways to keep going. Getting into the YouTube stuff, that's allowed me to keep going, rejuvenate some energy. My guy, seasoning the seasoning show, him come in and start with me. That's another way for me to keep going. So yeah, how do you keep going when you're tired? Because it's a long grind. Entrepreneurship's not for everybody. It's rough. It's tough. It's expensive. I don't know what to tell you, but it's worth it if you can pull it off. And then it's like, I'm gonna equate it to I like to play golf, and I'm not that good. I'm better than some, worse than others, but it's fun. It's frustrating, and so I just need a couple good hits around, and I'm happy to make me want to come back the next time. So, in this world, when I get any little piece of success, it makes you happy. It makes you want to come back for more. So just keep grinding, keep pushing, man, and you never know what might happen. GMP Podcast Group Studio. What we got going on? We got NODR, the new show. It's coming. It's here. And it's coming. I don't even want to say it's coming. It's here. The NODR podcast. Niggas on the River. Proppy Killer. Westbred Diamond. Shout out to them brothers. We got some shit cooking in the oven. So y'all might want to get on down here to 2406 East Burnside Street and tap in, man. Why you can, it's feasible. I'm telling you, because what they say, the price tomorrow is not guaranteed yesterday's price, or however they say it. Today's price is not yesterday's price. So when I tell you I got $100 special going on, you better jump on it, because it's gonna go up to 2, 3, 4, 5, and who knows where it goes. But no, man, we honestly like to help people out who's serious about their craft and what they're involved in. So if you take it serious, we'll take you serious. So all you got to do is show that you're serious, and we don't mind helping. Shout out to my guy Dante Savage, ProLinked Podcast. He's been in here getting it in consistently, coming in, putting in work. Y'all go check out that ProLinked Podcast on all the major podcast platforms and on YouTube. He's man, I didn't know my bro's been through it. I ain't gonna lie. He made it to the NFL, and that ain't hard. That's hard to do. He said he had 5 years in the league. But yeah, he's been through some shit. So yeah, I'll go check that out. It's a good show. It's about sports. He's been tapping in across the globe. He's been bringing in people from Saudi Arabia and a couple other spots. I don't even know off the top of my head, but it's a good show. Go check that out. Check out the NOD of our podcast. Let's see what else we got going. What's the little girl supposed to do in the building? I don't know if they left or not, but I'm gonna bring them in here in a second. They got a good show. It's different, but they have people. It's all about finding your people. If you find your people, man, that's all that matters. So Who cares what the other people, the haters, don't what they think? They might hate, they might not like your content, but if you find somebody who like your content, hey, man, stick with it, keep pushing.
Power to you.
More power to you, man, man, man. You could have said it better. Let's see, what else did I have? Anything else in here? Oh yeah, speaking of my guy Crappie, man, Crappie Killer. He's got the new initiative coming with his he has a nonprofit, man, and so he's getting into fishing. He's trying to get the youth into fishing. Changing the Gray Street outreach with Kevin Collier of NODR. It's Fresh Start Fishing. The vision, ignite leader within. We're here to awaken, equip, and empower women and men to reconnect with their true identity. Leaders, protectors, mentors, teachers. When one person heals, he inspires another. Together, we start a powerful ripple effect of strength, leadership, and transformation. Mission: it's more than fish. By tapping into the healing power of nature and the shared love of fishing, we create a powerful and safe space where people can unwind, open up, and connect. This is more than fishing. It's about community, hope, and purpose. Why this matters? Many people today are silently struggling. They're caught between outdated gender expectations and the reality of today's world. This leaves little room for vulnerability, healing, or connection. We offer a safe space, judgment-free space where everyone can speak freely, build real relationships, and rediscover their value. So that's the Fresh Start Fishing, Changing the Gray. It's brought to you by Changing the Gray Street Outreach and Kevin Collier of NODR. It's free. It's created to help young men and women connect through the outdoors activities. What he said, fishing provides a safe and peaceful setting where they can bond with peers and mentors. They will learn positive coping skills to help reduce stress while building community through meaningful conversation and discussions about their goals, aspirations, and current challenges. Many of our youth face struggles within societal expectations and how they should behave. The pressure to fit in traditional roles and affects the pressure to fit into traditional roles often affects their relationships and emotional well-being. Tell my brother he got a typo there. This program encourages them to open up, share their thoughts and feelings, and form deeper connections with others who can relate. Iggy gives hope. Honoring my son Iggy's memory by bringing hope and change throughout the grief community with love and kindness. This helps me keep spirit alive. Help me help you. Alika Tate. To sign up for more info, contact Alika Tate. She's the owner. 360-433-8823. CTG Street Outreach at yahoo.com. Shout out to my guy Crappie. He's out here getting it in. Aaliyah.
Yeah, Aaliyah Tate. I know her.
Do you? Oh, okay. Aaliyah Tate. My bad, Aaliyah. You know, black people, they just make some names up. And it's not, it's hard to pronounce sometimes. It's one more shout out I want to give. My guy Seasoning. They out in Cali with the Mike James Elite. They are playing up in the high school. So he has 8th graders, but they're playing in the high school. And it looks like today they whooped up on San Diego Soldiers North, 58-32. It's a good old fashioned ass whooping, it looks like. And then game 2, they whooped up on Compton Lightning, 50-29. Damn. So shout out to Mike James Elite, my guy Mike Lee coaching out there. Seasoning, he's everything. Whatever you need, he got it. And shout out to Mike James, the GOAT over there in the cross seas. What else we got? I think that's it. I think they still here, so I think I'm gonna bring. Is it Belinda? It's just Belinda,
Well,
or both of them?
let's bring Belinda in first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll bring Belinda in, and she has a pretty powerful story. She's been through some shit, and so let's see what she's talking about. No real way out, huh? Let's go back to this. Podcast dreams, man. That's what it's about. I'm having podcast dreams around here, man. From delivery driver to dream chaser, man. Thorn City Syndicate Management. Thorn City Podcast guy is the first. The first signee to Thorn City. Well, second, I should say. Third twin was the first one. Y'all see the laurels and shit behind me. Y'all see the laurels.
You're gonna sit there.
Okay.
You know.
He'll spin that around for you.
All right. Okay.
Miss Belinda, hi there.
Yes. Hello. How
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. We're gonna wait for my brother to get back set up over there.
Okay.
I'm just flipping pages over here on the stream.
Glad to be here, alive in 2025.
Oh, well, we're glad you're still here.
Yes, me
Yes,
too.
yes, ma'am. Yes, you
Thank
know
you.
it. Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah, 2 shots.
We live at GMP Podcast Group Studio, GMP Studios, 2406 East Burnside Street. I need to come down and get right while you can. We might be out of town. We'll tell you we got something cooking, and we might have to jump ship, go to where the money at. So tonight I got a lovely guest in the studio. I told you guys the Saturday night lives. You never know who might pop up. I had my guy. Who'd I had? I had a couple people. Steve-O was supposed to slide through on me. He didn't make it. My guy, the local legend, Antone Jarrell, he hit me and said he couldn't make it. He got called into work. And the lovely Belinda,
Oh, thank you.
she said, I'm coming. I'm
I'll
coming to
be
the
here.
live.
Yes.
Yes. So she pulled up. And so Miss Belinda has a podcast with her daughter, LaShanti, called What's a Little Girl Supposed to Do? Tell me a little bit about your podcast.
Well, we talk about mental illness, child molestation, domestic violence, and all other uncomfortable topics that other people don't want to talk about.
But it need to be talked about.
It needs to be talked about, yes, because talking, it helps heal you.
It
You
does.
have to talk about the things that's bothering you and just learn how to get over it, become an overcomer.
Yes. I think you've been overcoming a lot of stuff
Oh, yes.
throughout your life.
Yes.
But you
yes,
recently had a big overcoming.
Yes.
Tell me
Very.
a little about what you went through.
Well, it all began last year, and it started probably in September. I started having trouble with my stomach. It was just a nagging ache in my stomach, and I didn't know what it was. And it went on. Then all of a sudden, my stomach got big like basketball, and it was hard. But on Halloween, October the 31st, 2024, I had a fever. My daughter took my temperature. It was 103.2. And so we felt that this was very serious. So we went to the hospital in Vancouver on Legacy Salmon Creek. They took a CT scan of my stomach, and they found a 31-pound tumor
Oh, damn.
in my stomach and found out it was cancerous. But I was set up for emergency surgery because they didn't have any more beds. They sent me home, but my appointment was on November the 5th. They told me to go to Good Sam in Portland, Oregon. Went to Good Sam, and on the 6th, I had another CT scan, and they drew 2.1 liters of fluid out of my back. It was around my lungs, and my lungs. It was around my lungs, and yeah, so I was having a hard time breathing and stuff. So they said, we got to get you into surgery. So the next day on November the 7th, I was taken into surgery at 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock. Shanti was there. She spent the night with me at the hospital. And yeah, that was like, it was a nightmare. It was one of the worst experience. I was in surgery. We went in at 9, and Shantae, I was finally waking up just a little bit. She was by my bedside, and the first thing she said was, "Mom, you were right. You told me God said you was going to be okay for the surgery." And so, yeah, I ended up not really waking up, but next day I was a little bit more woke, but it was a dark place.
Wow. Damn.
Yes, it was a dark
Tough.
place.
Well, how are you doing now?
I'm doing a lot better.
Feeling good?
Yes, I'm feeling good. Yep. But I have good and bad days.
Yeah.
But I do what I can when I can because our mission, our assignment is not over. It's just the beginning.
Just getting started.
Yes,
huh?
we're just getting started. But yeah, that was definitely a journey.
Yeah.
It
So
was
you guys recorded a show today,
Yes,
this morning.
yes, we did.
What'd you guys talk about today?
We talked about mental illness
Mental
today
illness, okay.
because that's a really hot topic in our world right now, and especially in Oregon. There's a lot of things going on with mental illness. People is just not dealing with life
Yeah.
too good.
Wow. Damn, that's crazy.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yes, I'm glad. I always say when people say, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm glad to be alive in
Yeah.
2025."
Blessed.
Yes, yes,
Nice.
yes,
Good for you. Yeah. Well, we're glad you're still here. Still,
yes. I'm glad too.
Still putting out the shows. What's do we want to bring Shanti in here?
Yes. Bring her in.
Yeah. Did you call her?
She hears.
Shanti, go on in here.
We just want to get you on camera real
Just
quick
want to get you on camera.
so they can see the
Yeah, we can see you. Yes.
dynamic duo.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
stay. Yep. Yep. You see?
So this is
Ooh.
what's a little girl supposed to do,
Oh,
mom and daughter.
precious.
Oh, yes, she is. This is the mother and daughter deal. And we happen to have on the same color sweatshirts today. Same color today.
Green.
Yeah,
Yes.
because of the company that you were recently modeling with.
Yes.
So yes, this is the duo, mother and daughter. She is my mother, but we hang out, and I think our relationship is, what do we say, friends, best friends.
Yeah.
We ride or dieters. We are. I'm blessed for our relationship that we have.
Yes.
And I know that me as being your daughter, it's been challenging.
Yeah. Put you through it.
I didn't even get it out. I didn't even get it out before you started with the laughing. I know that me as being your daughter, I know that I have. It's been a journey, right? And so I don't know if you can tell by our movement, there are a lot of things that I have paid close attention to.
Yes.
I have took a lot of your advice into heed. I have a skull note.
Skull note. Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Skull
skull
note.
note.
See what I mean?
Yes.
I got a skull note. I got skull notes. It's more than a note. I got skull notes.
So let me ask you this: How long did it take you to actually start taking heed to her advice? Because I'm sure you didn't listen always and from the beginning.
Okay, well, to be totally transparent, my my whole life. See, I'm just like, ooh, my whole life. When it came to anything that I've done, I've always known the difference of if it was right or if it was wrong.
That's correct.
I've always known that. Okay, so I can't say if it was 2, 3, 4, 5, but I've always known the difference between right and wrong. And then when I would have a decision that I would need to make, I would ask my mom for her advice on how to move forward with this decision.
Yeah, well, the question is, when did you start listening?
So I'm saying I've always listened to the things that she has said to me, but when it came to something that I was stuck about, Mom, should I do this? What do you think? What? And then she would say, you would figure it out.
Well, fair enough.
Yes.
The better question is, when did you start doing the right shit?
Yeah, but okay, if I'm saying, my thing is that I don't remember doing wrong shit. That's the
There was
thing.
nothing was wrong.
You know what I mean? I don't remember
your
doing
world, it
wrong
was right.
shit. I mean, like for instance, there was the time that I stole at Fred Meyer's. I stole at Fred Meyer's, and the type of spankings that we've gotten, I can remember that I've probably got 4 or 5
Yeah, not very
spankings
many.
in my life.
Not very many. Yeah.
Just the spanking?
Yeah.
I got beaten.
Really?
Yes.
So my spankings were when I stole something from Fred Meyer's. My mom said, "Hold out your hands,"
Yeah, because your hands did it.
and she would whack me a couple times with the belt.
A
Lucky.
leather belt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those were my spankings.
It wasn't a couple times. You got your ass.
Man.
Oh yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't experience that. And so when I was around folks that got those type of spankings, I would feel traumatized for them.
Yeah.
For those type of spankings, because I got spankings that my mom, you know what I mean? Like if I can count, I've gotten 4 or 5. I've been 4 or
Yeah.
5 times disciplined, right?
You're like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I got more mental. It was more mental as far as I didn't want to disappoint my mom. I didn't want to disappoint my parents. And so I got it more mentally if I was doing something. When I was dancing, when I was dancing, I know that my mom, of course, didn't want me to be dancing. You know what I mean? I know, of course, my mom didn't want me to dance.
She had a lot of fans. Woo!
But I dance. You know what I mean? I dance.
Do what
I
you gotta
dance.
do, huh?
I dance. My mom, it wasn't something I would be, I would be happy around with my mom knowing that I was dancing because.
So let me ask you this.
Yes.
Did you tell her or did she find out?
Did I tell her that I was dancing?
Uh-huh. Or she had to find out?
I don't remember how my mom. I don't know if I
You
think
remember,
that.
Belinda?
Yeah.
I remember she was hanging out with a relative.
You know what the relative was
Yeah.
up to.
Right. That relative is the one who took me to my first dance club job. You know what I mean? So I think my mom probably was. When she started knowing that I was hanging out with this relative,
Yes.
and we was thick as
Knew it was
thieves.
nothing up to no good, huh?
Yes, I think she had a feeling that I wonder if my daughter is going to get involved in that lifestyle.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Did you tell her not to be hanging out with that relative?
No, I never told her.
Oh, okay.
Because she knew right from wrong.
She knew.
She was an adult at the time.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right. I knew my mom didn't want me to dance.
But you did it
But
anyway.
I danced. I mean, I danced, and it wasn't like I was like, "Hey, mom, you know what I mean? I got being shipped at the club." You know what I mean? I didn't say that. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't say that. But my mom knew when I was hanging out with this relative.
Yeah, I was up to no good.
It was once LaShanti turned 18. She was in the clubs, and but during the time that I was in the clubs, dancing and doing and living that lifestyle, I think that I crafted myself during that time that my mother, because I didn't have kids at the time when I was dancing, so I don't think that You know what I mean? I don't know that my mom was having a thought of wanting my daughter not to do, because when I was doing it, I was productive enough at it and I was good at what I was. You know what I mean? I was good at what I was doing. So so she saw the thing. Ooh, so she saw the things that was coming from the lifestyle that I currently was having. And so I think that, you know, if I was in and out of, you know what I mean? If I was in and out of jail, not saying being in and out of jail is wrong, but I'm just saying that if I was.
Oh, it's wrong.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah, being in and out of jail is wrong.
I mean, you know, doing no judgment. You know what I mean?
But you can't go to jail. You can't go to jail for dancing. You got to be doing much more than just dancing if you go to jail.
Yeah, but I did. I went to jail.
You went to jail where you was doing
Yeah.
wrong. You was doing more. Than
I
dancing.
went to jail. I went to jail for. I want to say I went to jail for dancing, not for dancing, but the time where I was living in a hotel, and the hotel that I was living in, it was in an area where there was predominantly prostitution.
Ah.
You know, it was on the blade, they would say
Yeah.
back in the day. 82nd back in the day was hot.
They still out there. It kills me every time I drive
I did
by.
not know. I did not know.
You didn't know it was still active over there?
No. I've been
Yes.
gone. I've been gone for a long time.
Let me
So,
tell you a funny
no.
story. I was, you know, there was a Popeyes over there now.
Yeah. Yes.
So I think I was door dashing at the time, and I was picking up an order, and the young lady came in. She needed to use the bathroom, and the guy at Popeye said, "No, you can't use the bathroom." I said, "She's with me." He should have seen how he looked at me. He looked. He said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, she with me." He said, "Okay." He let her use the bathroom.
Really? I did not know they be active out there like
Oh,
that
yeah.
still.
On 82nd?
82nd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. They out there.
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Yep. You might see a couple of them down on Sandy too.
Sandy too?
Mm-hmm.
So those strips ain't gonna stop. But they're not out there on MOK.
Oh, no, they ain't
Not
out
on
there.
MLK.
No, they ain't over there.
Not on MLK.
You said they not over there.
They ain't over there.
They're not over there. They're not over there.
They ain't over there.
Yeah. So I mean, and then it's to me, I feel like it would be not hard, but it's challenging to be in our city because we have so many strip clubs. So many strip clubs. And so by us having by us having so many strip clubs, I'm not gonna say because obviously you didn't strip, so that didn't have. I can feel your energy, Mom. I love you so much. I can feel your energy. She was like, okay, well, regardless of there's so many strip clubs here, I didn't strip. I didn't strip, but I did. I did.
I know.
I did.
And it was, I felt that it was dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it leads to other stuff.
Yeah, it's a dangerous lifestyle. Because there's a person that I know that was working at the strip club, and one of the customers that was going in there, they found he was like a serial killer. He was cutting off women's toes. That was his fetish, the toes.
Yes.
He
But
would be
see,
going to the strip club.
Yeah, he went to the strip club
but
and
he did
watched.
'em-
Yeah,
And then he find the ones who got other ulterior motives, catch them outside of the strip club, and that's where he cut their toes off.
yes.
But in the club, you can't cut. As long as you stay in the club,
Right.
stay on the track. Where it's legal.
Right. Just stay inside the
Yeah,
building.
Just a job.
We got rooms here. We got rooms inside this spot for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like Naeem said, then if you don't leave the building, you ain't got to worry about getting your
You ain't
toes.
gotta worry about
Yes,
that. No.
because what he was doing, he was offering the strippers a ride home because he befriended them, and he was offering them rides
Yeah,
home.
yeah,
Some
yeah.
of them accepted, and those ones that accepted never came back. I mean, the toes got cut off, and
Yeah. And that was one thing back in the day too. You had drivers. Yeah, you had drivers, and the drivers. Yeah, you couldn't.
yeah, it's dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't been back out. I haven't been.
Yeah. You got to use it to do something with yourself. Don't just be dancing just to be dancing. Actually
Right.
do something with yourself, you know.
Absolutely.
You're making a lot of money. Don't just make it and spend it on alcohol and drugs. you know,
Right, and
invest in
buying,
something,
right,
save
right,
up and
right.
do
Buying
something.
cars and
Because
clothes and
That's a lot of money in that business. They say that's the oldest profession in the world. One of them.
that's what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Really? Okay, wait a second. I like how you said, okay, wait, hold on. I'm getting a hot flash up in here. Okay, wait, you said, okay, ooh, you said oldest profession?
Oldest profession,
I
yeah.
love it. Profession. Okay, so it's okay, so they look at it as a profession?
Of course.
It is. It's a job. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's,
Right.
It's not something you would want your kids doing.
No.
But
No, no.
somebody got to do it.
No, no.
Because
And
it ain't
see-
going nowhere.
Right. And I know that my mom, right, and I know that wasn't something that you ever wanted your daughter. No. You know what I mean? Your
nobody
daughter.
wants that.
I know you never wanted your daughter to.
Oh no.
Right. You wanted me to get into. My mom wanted me to be, you know, not a doctor, but you wanted me to be a nurse. You wanted me to be. You've expressed to me. I could feel their energy, like, how you know what your mom wants you to do? You wanted me to be, what did you want me to be?
Not a
actually?
dancer.
Not a dancer. Not a dancer. But you wanted me to have a profession.
I wanted you to have a profession that you wanted to do, you know, because
Right.
everybody have a purpose.
Right, right.
You know, everybody have a purpose. You got a knack of doing something. God didn't put us on this planet not knowing how to do anything.
Right. And you was like, I know your knack. You was like, I know your knack. I know my daughter's knack. It's not to be on this pole and to be dancing and performing in front of these men. I know I did not be pregnant for 9 months and carry her and go through what I went through for her to be out here dancing in front of these men.
That's right.
I so understand. You didn't want that for me.
Oh no.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Because
You guys make sure y'all tune in to the What's the Little Girl Supposed to Do podcast.
Yes.
They got stories for days.
Yes, we do.
man.
We do.
'Cause they done been through some stuff, so the people that have been through it, they got some stuff to talk about.
Yes.
And they do. So you guys gonna start doing live?
Yes.
I'm
Is that
so
right?
excited to hear
That-
that you're
yes.
doing live.
No,
Yeah.
we're gonna do it.
I'm so excited to hear about the live.
Yes.
I'm super excited, and to be. I feel like right now, I don't want to say like a fan, but then to be able to be in your space, to do what you're doing.
Yes, that's what we gotta do. I can't be doing it by myself.
See, don't be having me up in here. Don't be having me up in here. Don't be having me up in here all emotional like that. Cause I don't know if my eyelashes is on good enough for the night. You know what I mean? I don't know they on. I don't know what glue I used today. So I don't. That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That was
Is it gonna be
so-
on YouTube? You guys gonna do YouTube
Yes.
or Facebook?
Oh, face.
We gonna do it all.
Well,
We gonna
Facebook
learn
has
it
to
all.
be. You can't do it on your personal Facebook page. It has to be your business Facebook page.
Okay.
But where you guys get the most traffic? Your YouTube page?
To be honest with you, we don't know the traction of our YouTube.
So what
page.
you have to do is you can do it on YouTube, or you can create the Facebook business page, and then what you do, you just have to tell your people on your personal page. You guys go over there.
Okay.
Go over there
Okay.
and watch it because you get to see
Okay.
the whole production.
Okay.
You know, you can still have your phone up. I don't have mine on, but sometimes, like I got my guy seasoning. We do Thursday nights. He has his up, and we tell the people as they're watching on the regular. You guys see this little half a screen, but if you go over to the Thorn City Spotlight page, you get to see the whole production. So
Okay.
that's what you have to do.
So we can just refer them to the YouTube.
Yeah, refer them to YouTube. Yeah.
Yes.
We from
If they'll
YouTube.
go, if they'll go
Yes.
over there.
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah,
see
that's
what you're
the
saying.
hard part, but you just got to do it.
And do
Nothing
the
you can do about that.
so I noticed how you're doing your film. You have it sideways. When I did a
Yeah, I'm just watching the feed right now. Actually,
okay.
yeah, I'm just watching the feed.
So earlier today, when we were here doing the podcast, I did a Instagram live, and I had my phone like that. And now on the Instagram, people have to.
They have to have their phone
They have
like
to
that.
turn.
Yeah, Instagram, you want it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate you guys stopping in on me for the Saturday Night Lives.
Oh, it's been nice.
But
Thank
yes,
you for
yes.
yes. Thank you
This is
for
good.
allowing us to invade your space.
Yes.
This was a pop up. We popped up on you. We
Yes.
pulled up. We pulled up. We pulled up.
Yeah.
We pulled up. Yes.
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 Thank
This
you
is
guys.
nice.
Thank you guys.
And we enjoy everything. I mean, we've been doing this since 2021, and time is going.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, we
That's
started.
crazy.
Our
Wow.
first one was April
Yes.
of 2021.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah, this year is 4
Yeah,
years.
I believe it. Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, thanks for sticking with us through all the
Yeah, we
trials and
love you guys.
tribulations and
Yes.
figuring it out. We
Yes.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you guys are the best.
Yes,
Yes.
y'all
Appreciate
is.
it.
Yes.
60-some episodes. It's been
Jeez.
Yes. Amazing.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All them stripper days paid off. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. Mom.
Oh no,
I
don't
don't
be
mean I
sorry.
don't mean to be
Oh, no.
disrespectful. Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
so good.
Mm.
Well, there you have it. What's the little girl supposed to do? So y'all go ahead and tap in with your guy, Thorn City Podcast guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I've been in my YouTube university, so I've been putting out some content on YouTube. Podcast Dreams, delivery driver to dream chaser.
Nice.
'Cause I've been in the trap, hustling Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, and it's a trap, but hey, it pays well. So I'll get into that at a later date. But I appreciate you guys stopping in on me.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Till
Thank
next
you.
Glad to
time.
be here.
Thorn City Podcast guy, holla at your boy. Right on, brother.
Right. I'm good.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank
was
you.
We had
We
some,
love it.
Yeah, a little
Oh no,
technical difficulties
that's
yesterday.
okay.
That was we was
That was
chilling.
good.
I like that.